Welcome back to We Here Now. I'm X. Let's get to it. So, Bitcoin's volatility amid tariff news. Bitcoin experienced significant price swings, surging above 80,000 today after recovering from a low of 74,400. This volatility was influenced by rumors regarding potential delays in tariff implementations, which were later denied by the White House. Moving on. This is going to be a quick one today, guys. Moving on. I've been having trouble with this website, but U.S. markets react to escalating tariff threats. The S&P 500 and Dow Jones closed lower on Monday after a volatile session. Investor concerns about an economic slowdown and rising inflation intensified as Donald Trump threatened to increase tariffs on China. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. Again today, the yen and Swiss franc strengthened as safe haven currencies. Amid escalating trade tensions, investors are seeking refuge in safe haven currencies. The Japanese yen and Swiss franc have both appreciated, reflecting market uncertainty and a shift towards more stable assets. Okay. I actually I didn't have an article for that. I just found that just with some research. Just with some research. All right, moving on. Oil prices dropped to four-year low on recession fears. Oil prices tumbled to their lowest level since 2021, driven by investor fears that a global trade war will diminish demand for raw materials. This decline underscores concerns about a potential recession impacting commodity markets. Also, metals decline amid economic slowdown concerns. Prices for industrial metals have fallen as investors anticipate reduced demand due to escalating trade tensions and potential economic slowdowns. Once again, this trend highlights the broader impact of tariffs dis- disputes on global commodity markets. Now, analysts lower S&P 500 forecast amid market uncertainty. Uh, Financial analysts are revising their outlook for the S&P 500, with some predicting a potential decline to 4,700 if current tariff policies persist or if the Federal Reserve does not adjust interest rates. This reflects growing concerns about economic stability and market performance. So, that's for the news today. Let's move on to the charts. Let's move on to the charts. Come on, computer. Come on. Um, Looks like we had a bounce. Looks like we had a bounce. As always, let's go through the list. I didn't take any notes today just because I wanted to do everything live. Just wanted to do everything live today. So, I believe I made this trend line yesterday. I can delete that one and this one for sure. This one for sure. There we go. And this is for Apple. This is for Apple. So on the 3 day, as you can see, we have this fair value gap That was back in May of last year. It's looking like a bounce is starting. Let's look down on the daily. Um, it's not the best looking candle, but let's keep on moving down to the 8 hour. Okay, still the same. And 2 hour, 2 hour is looking much better. Looking much better. Looking like price wants to come back to the 30-day EMA. Back to the 30-day EMA. The MACD is looking good. We are oversold on everything. On everything. So, yeah, that's a fair value. That's a Ooh, I'm having a brain fart. Engulfing candle right there. Price is respecting this 3-day trend line. I'm pretty sure if I go down to like the 30 or so, yeah, it's looking even better. It's looking even better, even better. Potentially draw a trend line. Let's see what we have. Come on. There we go. Not the best. Like I said in my earlier videos, you never want to force a trend line. You never want to force a trend line. All right, moving on. Down to Nvidia. Look at Nvidia. Ooh, this is very bullish. This is very bullish. It grabbed a 200-day EMA on the 3-day chart. Um, Still needs some more time. As you can see, this failed. This failed. Blame the tariffs. This failed. Blame the tariffs. Take that out. Um, this trend line is still still going good, still going good. I think I can take this trend line out, or at least adjust this trend line. Let's see. Move it to right here. Still got another day for this candle to close. Everything's looking good right there. Boom. All right, let's moving on to the daily. Ooh, good bounce. Good bounce. Bounced off the May of last year fair value gap. May 3rd, May 2nd, May 3rd area fair value gaps. That's looking real good. That's looking real good. 8 hour, of course, is the same. Um, all right, moving on. Moving on. Spy. Spy. I did see a bounce starting. I did see a bounce. I did see a bounce. On the 3-day, of course. So long term, everything is looking good in my eyes. Everything is looking good in my eyes. Let's see. How would that look for now? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Again, we won't get a new. This candle won't close until tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's clean this up. I'm gonna keep that there just to see how it looks on the daily and whatnot. So on the daily, boom, boom, boom. Nah, yeah, let's take this out. Take this out. And I just realized the 8 hour and the daily is the same for stocks. 8 hour and the daily is the same for stocks. Now, what's the difference on stocks with the 6 hour? Hmm. Maybe I should keep the 6 hour for stocks. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that 6 hour just for stocks. 6 hour just for stocks. Or I'm just looking at stuff, guys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. And I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. What is that? 2:30, 8:30, 2:30, 12:30, 8:30, 2:30, and 8:30. Yeah, six hours for me is better. I like it. I like the 6 hour better. So yeah, I'm going to keep the 6 hour for stocks only. Um, Crypto and forex and commodities. Well, I think commodities is the same as stocks. I think commodities are the same as stocks. Let me see. Let me see. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to keep the 6 hours just for stocks. Just for stocks. All right. Moving on. Moving on. We have this beautiful 3-day trend line going down, bullish, should I say. You can potentially draw a trend line right there as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. This is for Tesla. This is for Tesla. Um, it could be forming a double bottom, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But it is rejecting in this area of this double fair value gap right here. It looks like it was made here, August of last year. Let's look how the daily looks. Ooh, Um, I can't see anything right here. I don't want to force anything. What does the 6 hour look like? Well, this is 6 hour looking kind of good, man. It could potentially. Let's see something. That's a good trend line right there. I don't really see anything on the top, and of course, you do not want to force anything as well. The MACD looks like a reversal was coming based on these two candles right here. It did gap down, so this gap needs to be filled. Um, yeah, moving on, moving on. Microsoft. Oh, see, and this is why you like your things. This is why you like your things. 3 day, 18 hours left. Yeah, I can definitely move this down because multiple candles have closed below it. I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft closed above this 200-day EMA on the 3-day. Would not be surprised. Let's look at the daily. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, it's looking like a bounce. Looking like a bounce. So I'm guessing tomorrow will be another green day. Will be another green day tomorrow. What's the 6 hour? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Chasing this EMA, 200-day. I mean, this 30-day EMA. Now, however, the big tears don't start until the 9th, which is Wednesday. So the market can always go back down. It can always go back down. But based on, history with the stock market and things like that, it's typically like a 20% decline. Um, let's see how much this is. Yeah, yeah, it's looking like a bounce. Definitely looking like a bounce. Yeah, that's almost 30% from the high. That's about 25% from the most recent high. So yeah, and it's trading in between the 3-day trend line. Trading in the 3-day trend line, so that's good as well. That is good as well. All right, and of course, these EMAs gonna have to get touched. Gonna have to get touched. Sooner or later, these EMAs will get filled again. All right, moving on to. Let me get out of my personal account. Yeah, let me get out of my personal account. All right, all right. Moving on to Forex. EU. I'm actually in a trade right now with EU. Um, let me go back over to the 3-day. I'm actually in the trade right now. Um, everything's looking good so far. It bounced off this 200-day EMA. MACD isn't looking too good. MACD isn't looking too good. However, it's looking like a flagpole might form on the 3-day. What else do we have? Looks like a reversal happened right here. Um, that can happen. That can happen. That can happen. Boom, 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 boom. And then stopped right in here. Since it's been hitting this fair value gap, that can happen. I'm not saying that will happen, but that can happen. All right, let's move on to the 8 hour. Yeah, it's potentially a trend line right there. What does the 2 hour looks like? Yeah, that's a good trend line. That's a good trend line. And the reversal right there, and look at the MACD. Yeah, that's a reversal pattern right there. These three candles is a reversal pattern. All right, and that's definitely a flag. Definitely a flag. Not a perfect one. That's definitely a flag. All right, all right, all right. Moving on to GU. GU. A 3-day. 3 days too early. The 3 day just started today. Based on this long bear candle, of course, it made a fair value gap, engulfing. So it's going to continue to go down, and based on the MACD, it shows that it's a potential to keep going. You can go to somewhere around in here. Price likes this area. Price likes this area. And then bounce back up. The daily. Of course, today was the first day of the 3 days, so the daily in 3 days looks the exact same today. Let's move on to the 8 hour. We got 3 more hours left in this candle. Don't look too good. Does not look too good. Previous day closed below the 200-day EMA. At this moment in time, on the 8 hour, shows that 5 hours have it's 5 hours of data already in this candle. So, if you remember what I said yesterday, is that on the 8 hour chart, anything below 4 hour, it's a good chance that it's going to continue to go in that area, in that way. So for this candle, it's a good chance that it's going to stay bullish, this candle. But what we need is for this candle to close above this 200-day EMA. That's what we need. That's what we need. Let's look at the 2 hour. Yeah, it's looking like it is. It's looking like it is. It's definitely showing some bullish pressure via the MACD and this reversal right here. To go to this EMA. So I will definitely put my TP right here. We'll definitely put my TP right there. Oh yeah, I mean that's 6 hour. It just looks amazing. That 6 hour just looks good. Just looks good. This closing engulfing has an hour and 38 minutes left. Has an hour and 38 minutes left, and it's already engulfing. So moving on. UJ. For 3 day, I definitely need to re-evaluate, update my, yeah, like that. Yeah, I like that one, like that. Yeah, that's a better 3 day trend line. That's a better 3 day trend line. So, price did grab the 200-day EMA on the 3 day. It did not hold. It did not hold. Let's see what the daily looks like. That's very bullish. That's very bullish in my eyes. It's very bullish in my eyes. 8 hours, yeah. The MACD looking good. MACD is looking good. 6 hour. Now, what I can say is that this can definitely touch this fair value gap. It can definitely touch the fair value gap. Definitely touch the fair value gap. Looks like it was a triple bottom right here. Definitely a triple bottom right there. And that's why, price shot up. All right, AU, another one. Another one looks just like GU. Yeah, basically the same, price is moving are the same. Price is moving the same. Let's move on to the daily. What we need is this today, within the next 19 hours. We need a engulfing candle. That's what we need. That is what we need. That is what we need. Yeah. I wouldn't call that a double bottom. I wouldn't call that that. But yeah, we need an engulfing on the 8 hour, not on the daily. We need a engulfing on the daily. Once we get that, I would definitely get in and put my TP around here. I'll put my TP around here, somewhere around in this area right here. And well, you know, it's actually looking good for that 30-day EMA. Yeah, I put my price, my TP right in here somewhere. USD CAD, USD CAD. I'm not too certain with this one. I'm not too certain with this one. Let me delete this. No, I did say it was going to fall. I did say it was going to fall. Let me delete that. I can delete this as well. There might be a double top somewhere. No, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. Back to the 3-day. Yeah, so it's a little too soon to I can just move this. That's what I can do. That's what I can do. I like to move it to like that. Update that. Yeah. We still got 3 more days, basically. Um, Again, don't really see too much. Just because, you know, the tariffs when U.S. and Canada, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. All right, moving on, moving on. Bitcoin. I did. I forgot I put this there. Bitcoin. This will need to be updated. I'm definitely putting that right there. As you can see, a double bottom is forming on the 3-day. So with that being said, we know the next 3 days could possibly continue to go up and continue to go up. And this is a good trend line. This is a good trend line. That's updated on the bottom, like so. Yeah, we still have basically 2 more days left. Basically have 2 more days left. Now, how does the daily look? Looking like the reversal has started. The reversal has started to get back to 84, 84.5. Yeah, price respected this 3-day trend line right here. And we're trying to get back to these EMAs, trying to get back to the EMAs. How does the 8 hour look? And MACD is showing good buying pressure, showing good buying pressure. All right, moving on to ETH. ETH haven't been doing great at all. ETH has been falling since last December. ETH has been falling since last December. Wow. And this is on a 3-day. So it's looking like this fair value gap that was made January of 2023. Looks like price is respecting this area. It's only been basically 3 touches, basically, plus this one, 4. So it's definitely going to hold. I'll just put that like that. And of course, that still is good right there. My bearish trend line is still good. Let's like this. Let's go down to the daily. Let's go down to the daily. What do we have here? Potential reversal. Potential reversal. Yeah, the MACD's looking good. MACD's looking good. Again, if I were to get in this trade, it'll be somewhere around here to the 60-day EMA from now. What the 2 hour looks like? Looking like a bear flag on like the 30-minute or so. Oh, channel. Yeah, channel. See the trend line? Price respecting on both sides. Price is respecting on both sides. It engulfed this one. 19 seconds left. Um, Looks like within the next hour it can break through here. This fair value gap has been touched multiple times. So it's definitely a weak one now. And we're going to be shooting for 200-day EMA on the 30-day. I mean the 30-minute chart. Now, this is how it looks on the 8 hour. This is how it looks on the 8 hour. The MACD is showing good buying pressure as well. Of course, everything is oversold. Look at that. Everything is oversold. Everything is oversold. Solana, what do we have here? Could definitely move that down to there. That looks better. That looks better. Delete this one as well. Update my vertical trend line. Unlock it. Put it right here. You always want to put the trend line uh, where reversal has started. Like, right there. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good trend line right there. So, the daily reversal. It's a good reversal sign. It's a good reversal sign. So Solana is definitely looking good. It's definitely looking good. The MACD, everything. Solana is definitely looking good. So it's definitely a buy trade there as well. XRP, it's actually looks pretty pretty good. That actually looks pretty good, actually. All right. Look at XRP, little 3-day start right there. All right, now let's get back to it. That's close enough. I like that. Like that. Um, we have again two days left, so I'm just going to put it there, and of course keep an eye out on it for tomorrow, and see where we land tomorrow. Oh, I know you see it. I know you see it. I mean, it just started, but I know you see it. It's definitely respecting this 3-day trend line on the daily. It is respecting it now. However, Price did close below the 200-day EMA. Price did close below 200-day EMA. What about the 8-hour? 8 hours looking good. We see a nice bounce right here. I guess you can potentially say a V. Well, no, this is a V bounce right there. This is what you call a V bounce. Why? Because it looks just like a V. It's just like a V. I can see it doing the same thing. I can see it doing the same thing. Look at that reversal. Beautiful reversal. Beautiful reversal right here. This is a beautiful reversal. It's a good reversal on the 6-hour. Ooh, I'm not supposed to be on the 6-hour. But hey, we here now. we here now. Yeah, this is on the 2-hour. There was a V reversal. There was a V reversal. All right, moving on to gold. Moving on to gold. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. We did have the news, talked about how everything's been slowing down. The price hang out right here. It might touch this EMA on the 3-day and then bounce back up. Now we just closed on the daily. It closed below the 30-day EMA. However, it is respecting this fair value gap on the daily 6-hour because it's a commodity, right? No, I'm tripping. However, a reversal was right there. This was the early part of the reversal right here. Possibly still time to get in this trade as well. Still time to get in this trade. All right, moving on to, was it silver? Yes, silver. Don't look good. That don't look good, coach. I'll put it right there. I know it's not perfect. We still have 3 whole days. But the daily was a nice bounce. It was a nice bounce on the daily. It was a nice bounce on the daily. The MACD is looking like it wants to go back up to the EMAs. Go back in this area. Safely, I will put it to this fair value gap safely. And what is that from here? That's 5% right there. A nice 5% you can get in about a week. Crude oil. Um, no, everything's just looking the same. Yeah, everything is just looking the same. Bear with me, guys. Let me mute that real quick. Mom Dukes, it's Mom Dukes. Making a video. She will understand. Yeah, a nice reversal. Nice reversal is forming. Nice reversal is forming. And copper. Ooh, copper is just everywhere. Let me ooh, this is messy. This is messy. We did that one. Did that one perfectly. Did not do this one. I failed. But of course, we all know tariffs. This is all tariff stuff. Now, I will have to update this trend line though. I will have to update that. And this one, delete. This one, delete. All right, all right, all right. Let's get back to it. Yeah, don't see a long, but a potential bounce. Do see that potential bounce. So yeah, that's it for today's video. As you can see, as you can hear, I'm still a little under the weather. I thought this video was going to be quick, but it's 40 minutes. But again, I'm X, and we here now. Please like, share, subscribe, give me feedback, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.